Hey, what's going on, everybody? John Haddock here from Think About Comics, joined by
Your boy Haddock and Bethea.
Today we're talking about Joker issue 1 from DC Comics. James Tynion, the Batman writer, he's bringing us a new Joker run that's not a Black Label miniseries. This is tying in directly with, with the fallout of the Joker War and what the Joker's been up to.
Yes.
So, as a new first issue featuring the Joker on the cover, I mean, the Joker's probably the most famous villain, I think, and a lot of people like him more than Batman in a lot of cases. So this was probably one of the hotter books on the shelf.
Yes.
You read it, I read it. What'd you think?
Okay, so, I think that it's a great Jim Gordon book. All right, so here's my problem. Okay, so, I see from this why the magistrate had to come. Mm-hmm. I see that. Because all your good guys done gone crazy. Pretty much.
That's fair.
Yo, so now it looks like I'm about to get a vigilante Jim Gordon.
I don't know about that. I'd say maybe a murder for hire Jim Gordon.
Look, what I don't want to see at the end of this book is him with a costume.
I don't think we'll see that.
Okay.
I think I really wouldn't be surprised if they try to, because Future State didn't show us the Joker, so he could be dead. Jim Gordon could succeed in his mission. There's a lot of gray area.
Lots.
But having the idea that this was a Joker book and it was so heavy on Jim Gordon, I don't think a lot of people were going to dig that. What do you think about that? It being a more Jim Gordon book.
Well, because I think people already had enough of the Joker through the Joker War.
Okay.
So I think the issue was the way the Joker War wrapped up, it was perfect. And then with Punchline, it brought that other dynamic. So we got Joker out there doing whatever. We got Punchline dealing with, entertainment, but yet she's on trial. And then you got the remnants of what happened to Gotham because of what happened in the Joker War. And you have all these people that have become fascinated and pretty much, look at the Joker as almost a hero. You know what I'm saying? So it's now the dynamic of Gotham is totally different. Whereas the Bruce Wayne the whole time was talking about he wanted to use his money to recreate Gotham. What he ultimately just ended up doing was handing over Gotham to foolery. And now what I'm seeing is foolery getting on another level and bringing Jim Gordon in. Who do you go to?
Yeah.
Who's the level of rationalization now? Because Jim Gordon used to be that guy. It's not Jim no more. We saw in the Future State, it's not the mayor. Who?
I hope they stay away from Future State, trying to make it, because DC does that a lot. They'll do a storyline that pop off, but I don't think Future State went as well as they thought they did. As well as they thought they would have.
Yeah.
I don't think it did. I know a lot of people I've talked to that have read it feel the same way.
Okay.
Because the problem with DC is when they do something like a Future State or an event like that, they try to work towards it. They did it with Kingdom Come. They were trying to work towards that story. They did it with Frank Miller's Batman.
Okay.
They're trying to work towards that future. With this, I hope they're not trying to do that. The Jim Gordon story, I felt like it was a lot of deconstructing the characters in this.
Especially when they went back.
Yeah, I really was hoping it was going to be a bigger Joker book, especially with his number one, and a lot of people jumping on it to check it out. And it mainly being hey, look, let's get Jim Gordon in so he can go. Yeah. We're going to pay him some money, Hitman style. He's going to fly to Belize, like what was the dude that had the fireware?
Oh God!
He's gonna be like him now, with he has a mercenary for it. He basically turned into a Far Cry villain.
Yeah.
Where he took over this island, and they're sending Jim Gordon in to kill him. So I I wasn't ready for that story.
Okay.
I felt like they're trying to work towards not future state, but I was getting a lot of, the Curse of the White Knight storylines where they're breaking down Batman, where they're making, they're looking to the Joker more, they're looking to Punchline more.
Yeah.
He'd lost all his money, he lost his fortune, he's having to rebuild himself back. I felt like I was reading something that was trying to emulate the Sean Murphy stories that he's been doing.
Okay.
That's the feeling I was getting.
Okay.
The Joker story, like I said, he wasn't really in it until the end. They just show him with the paper and Belize. It is what it is. But it's mainly Jim Gordon all the way through. And I think if you're going to hire someone to kill the Joker, he is the best choice. I think he is. Because Red Hood has failed how many times? And he's tried to. Batman won't kill him. If there's anybody who... You're looking at Jim Gordon. He's a war hero. He's killed people before. He's probably the best person to go in there. He's not going to play any games. He's just going to try and kill him. I think that's the best bet and the best choice out of these characters to do that. Moving on to the Punchline story, what did you think about that?
I felt that it highlighted her strengths. I felt that the direction that they push in Punchline is in a beautiful direction because I think that they've developed Punchline to be this person that's ready for the media, that's ready to take not take the Joker's spot, but be that smart, witty psychopath. Mm-hmm. And that is exactly what she is. And I like the fact that she's still young. So, i.e., with Harley Quinn, she was already a doctor.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He broke her down. With Punchline, she followed him.
Yeah,
she, you know what I'm saying?
He's building her up.
Yeah, so the storyline was great.
Well, before I tell you that, who do you think would be the best choice to kill the Joker?
Grifter.
That'd be interesting.
Yeah, hey, Griff.
Maybe.
You put him in.
Let me say that. So with the Punchline storyline, I like Punchline. I think she's a really good a good character. I think they did the best way to portraying her that they could, meaning with the Joker War and all that, we got pushed. She was pushed very, very heavily. She was everywhere. Spec was on her huge. We went weeks without her. We get the one shot. We went a month or two without her, and now we're getting back introduced to her. So I feel like she hasn't been thrown down our throat as much as I thought she was going to be. Okay. And now they're starting to build her back up into a better character, and I think they did a good job. I do not like the Infinite Frontier stuff that they're doing.
Really?
I don't like that they're charging me $1 more for a couple of pages of the end story. And I don't like the price hike. Okay. And because the only thing different is we're getting the hardcover stock backing, and we're getting the main story, which we're promised. It ends, and we're getting 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7 extra pages.
Okay.
When I feel I'm paying a Joker book, I'd rather get $5 worth of the Joker book, and that goes the same for all of them. Just give me a Punchline book. You already gave me the Punchline special. Give me issue 2 of that. I think that's what they should have done.
All right. So now with these, we'll call them anthologies, or do we?
I guess that's probably the best thing with the short stories because I think they're trying to go towards what like 2000 AD does. 2000 AD releases the magazine, and it has it used to have, I haven't read it in a while, it used to have multiple stories. Okay. You get your Judge Dredd story, you'd get the Rogue Trooper story, you'd get whatever, and every month, whatever, you would get a new one. It would contain a bunch of stories. Yeah. I think that's the business model they're trying to go to, especially after I read Batman Urban Legends. Okay. It's very heavily set up toward that profit, that product model. Okay. So, yeah. But I mean, overall, I enjoyed this book.
Oh, yeah, I did too.
I wasn't expecting it to be as good as it was without featuring the Joker.
Okay. Oh, well, I believe that whatever the course that they set with coming out of death metal and going in the future state, the story that I read in this, the stories, they go along that line.
Okay.
They are showing me how we get the future state, and I can see how it happens. This shows me that
we can't.
It's get ready to get dark.
Yeah. But so overall, to wrap things up, what'd you think of the book overall?
Overall, great book.
Yeah, awesome book. Highly recommend Joker issue 1. It was. I guess it was worth the $5. I enjoyed the read.
Yeah.
That back end stuff, I just hate how they're doing it.
Okay.
It was still the Punchline story was still good. This is definitely being added to my pull list. I will be picking up Joker from now on. Mm-hmm. I don't know how long the series is going to go, but I do think it's a fantastic series, and it's got a great idea for a very interesting storyline if they do it right.
Yep.
But hey, as always, guys, thanks for checking us out. Give us that like, give us that subscribe, hit us up in the comment section. Me and Bethea do a pretty good job of trying to get back to you guys and having those conversations with y'all. And as always, thanks for checking us out.
Peace.